Hi everyone, let's work on your seat today. We're gonna come into a set of pretzels. You're gonna have a seat on your mat. You're gonna bring your right leg forward and your left knee is gonna be scooched back. Your right knee's in front of your left hip, left heel in front of your left knee. You're gonna take both hands and you're gonna place them to the right side of your right knee. And then you're gonna lift your left knee off the ground. Try not to lean too far over if you can. Press out of those fingertips, flex your left foot, and pulse your left knee up with a hold, up, hold, up, hold, up, hold. All right, so if you look down at your left leg, you should see a 90-degree angle from your left heel to your knee all the way to your hip, okay? That left angle there is gonna help keep your back safe, it's gonna keep your glutes safe, and it's gonna put work into your glutes. Now this leg that's lifting and holding, okay, doesn't have to get that high, okay? So even if it just gets a little bit off the mat, maybe it's still touching the mat, but it's just a little bit off, that's totally fine. Now the more you lean over here, okay, the higher you can probably lift your leg. But we want to stay high today, so if you can stay not so hinged forward and try and stand up really straight. Some of you might be able to even straighten your arms a little bit. You keep soft bend in them, but almost straight arms, pulse up with a hold. Flex foot, up, hold, up, hold. We're going to change this movement slightly. You're going to press back with a hold, back hold. I'm going to come into profile so you can see what it looks like on that side there. Back hold. Back hold. So you can see in this position, you can see that I have a crunch in this oblique here. So you're working your left oblique. You're working left corner of your seat, okay? So we're working the side of our seat and you're also working your oblique. It's normal to feel that kind of pain, burning right here in the corner of your seat. That's totally fine. Combine those moves. So pulse up, press back, up and back, just like that. You got it. All right, we're gonna work on our hamstring next and give our obliques and the side of our seat a little bit of a break. So we'll flip over onto all fours and do some hamstring work next after we finish this set, okay? So you've combined the moves. All right, now if your shoulders are getting tense like this, I want you to relax your shoulders, pull them away from your ears, okay? You have the option to bring those hands into a prayer position. As you do this, we're almost done. Try and relax those shoulders away from your ears, pull your belly into your spine. Now, last thing here, make sure those hips face me. We don't want our hip open to the side like this, okay? So try and square that hip forward, just pulse up and up, up and up. Okay, a couple things you can do. Now, if you need a little more support, lean over a little bit. Get that leg a little higher, finish super strong with that knee pulsing up to the ceiling, or stay in that prayer. Final option, you could bring your left arm into a goalpost position. Right hand stays in prayer, do a little crunch and crunch and crunch. So you're crunching that left oblique a little bit more. Okay, if those options sound terrible, you don't have to do anything at all. You can also extend your back leg a little bit. Last 10 counts, 10, 9. We're flipping over onto all fours for some hamstring work in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come onto all fours. Lift your left leg in half, flex your foot, pull your heel into your seat, and press up with a hold, up with a hold. Up, hold. Up, hold. All right, so just think about your form real quick here. Shoulders are right over your wrists. Any injuries, you come right down to your forearms there. Okay, otherwise you're staying on straight arms, soft bend in those knees, in those elbows. Up, hold. Up, hold. Actually, my foot's shaking here. So think about tucking your hips under and trying to almost round your back. You're not gonna be able to round it because just with your leg up, it'll naturally start to flatten. Now, if you come to this position, your core basically gets in the right alignment, so you don't have to worry so much about it. Now, kick your heel in with a hold. In, hold. Just like that, in with a hold. You got this. In, hold. Shoulders are relaxed, pulled down your back. Belly's pulled in with a hold. In, hold. In, hold. All right, so if you're on straight arms, you have the option to take that right hand and place it on the small of your back or fingertips behind your right ear out to the side. They're not resting on your head, they're just activating your obliques. In, hold. Now see how my back is arching there? I want to pull my belly in, tuck my hips under, even if my left leg drops a little bit. Combine the moves. Pulse up, kick in, up and in, just like that. Up, in, up and in, up. Now try not to sink into your right hip, send all the weight even. Okay, so your hips face the ground like headlights on a car. And again, if you can take that hand off, that's gonna put a lot of work into your left hand, but it's gonna force you to put the weight where it needs to be. Now just kick your heel in. And I'm getting a big cramp in the back of my hamstring. That's how I know I'm doing it right. Belly in, hips tucked. Inhale, exhale, last 20 here, kick in. In, in. You can uncurl your right toes. Challenge option, right knee off the ground, last 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward dog. Pedal out that dog, right knee, left knee. Taking that nice stretch there, both heels pressed down. Head is heavy. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna come right back to our hands and knees, and we're gonna do the right side, finish out our hamstring set. Here we go, up, hold. Round back, up, hold. Now I say round back, you're actually not gonna be able to round it, but that feeling of rounding it is what's gonna help you tuck your hips slightly under so that your glute has something to push back against, which is gonna build the glute. So you're gonna get that nice round seat. And then when your hamstring is strong, it lifts your seat up a little bit so it's not sagging, it's a little bit higher. So that's what we're working right now is that hamstring too, right here, back of this leg. Again, you can always come to those forearms. Second side's always a little harder. Some people just need to come to their forearms for the second set. Totally fine. Up, hold. Up, hold. Now pull that heel into your seat. Up, hold. 3 more slow. Here we go. 3, 2. Now you're going to kick your heel in with a hold. So it's in, hold. In, hold. It's not this. Rebound. So you're not doing in and then out. You're holding it in. So it's not an in, out. Not like this. You just hold it in. Now, if your knee is up here, but your back is arched, that's not going to be safe for your glute, and it's not going to really help work your glute. So drop that knee, pull your belly and tuck your hips under, in with a hold. Okay, your knee does not have to be at hip height to get this workout, especially for your hamstring. Even having it here is going to work your hamstring. In with a hold. Option, take that left hand small of your back, or left hand fingertips behind your head. Combine the moves. Up and in. Up, in. Round back, up, and in. Your hips should be right over your knees, okay? So we're not leaning forward like this. We're not leaning back like this. 90-degree angle, ideally in both legs, but definitely with the left leg. Pull that heel in, up, in 2 moves. Sharp, precise. Someone walking by would know exactly what you're doing. Up and in. Up, in. Almost done. Up, in. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, just kick in. In like you're kicking your own butt. Relax those shoulders. If you want to come back onto your hands, come onto them now. Option, uncurl your left toes. You're gonna lift that knee off the ground for your last 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward dog again. Pedal out that dog. Inhale, exhale. And then come back down to your mats. We're gonna finish with our side of pretzel. Left knee in front, heel, knee, hip. To the side, not so deep today. Right leg off the ground, flex your foot, pulse up, hold. Beautiful, up, hold. Okay, so again, from the side view here, you wanna think about it going up here, up, hold, just like that. And you gotta crunch in your right oblique, right? Less than 2 minutes here. Up, hold. Up, hold. Shoulders are relaxed, up with a hold. Inhale, exhale. Keep breathing. Press back, hold. Back, hold. Now you're pressing back, almost like there's a button right behind your heel. You're gonna press that button, okay? Now as you press that button, this right hip, you wanna square it forward toward me. That's gonna get you that extra zing there. As you get better at this, you'll be able to keep those hips square. As you get tired, it's gonna start to drift back. Your job, take your hand, press it forward, okay? Relax those shoulders. Combine the moves, here we go. It's up. You can come into prayer here, up and back. You see the minute I sit up a little straighter, my knee doesn't go as high. When I'm here, I can get it higher. But when I'm here, it's more work in my glute, less in my upper body. I'm not using like a balance. I'm not countering it to lift my leg. I'm just lifting my leg more with the strength of my glutes, okay? Up and back. Okay, you can lean forward. Today, I'm trying to get you to stay up a little bit straighter. So instead of leaning all the way over here, try and set up a little bit higher. Relax those shoulders. Just press up and up and up. 30 seconds left, looking at the clock there. Up and up. If you like, you can add that little oblique crunch and crunch and crunch. If you're like, I can't even get one hand off the ground, that's fine. Stay here. Maybe straighten one arm a little bit. Yeah. Up and up. Flex foot, belly in, hip square toward me. Inhale, exhale. Last 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're done. Let's stretch that all out. All right, we're gonna bring our right leg long, left foot in, okay? You take your right hand to the inside of your right calf, and you take a side stretch here. Okay? So you're opening up your oblique on your left side. Palm faces the ceiling. And now hinge forward, reach for that leg, okay? If you can reach for your heel, awesome. If you can't, that's totally fine. Inhale, exhale here. And then you're gonna switch. You're gonna bring your right foot in. Left leg goes long. Left hand inside, right arm up. Side bend. Palm faces the ceiling, okay? Think of growing taller instead of falling towards your leg. Grow a little bit taller. And then spin around to face your leg. If you can reach your heel, awesome. If not, grab whatever you can. Just don't grab on those toes. And hinge forward, squaring forward, stretching out that back. Don't worry, we're gonna stretch those glutes. Keep that left leg long. Bring your right foot across it. Stretching out that corner of your seat now. If you're more flexible, bend your bottom leg as well. Now, wherever you are, both hips are on the ground. Okay, we're all gonna twist over to the right. Right hand behind you, twist over. Look over your shoulder. Back to center, switch sides. Right leg long, left foot across. If you're more flexible, you can bend that bottom leg. Sit up super tall here. Both hips down. So don't do this. Hips down. Twist over to the left this time. Look over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Grow taller even though you're twisting. One more stretch for hamstrings. Legs go long. Arms reach up to the ceiling. Reach for whatever you can reach for. Just not those toes. Okay, if you're not even close, that's fine. Just grab onto your shins, whatever you can reach. Wherever you are is where you're gonna feel the stretch, right? So if you can only get to here, you're just doing this, that's great. You're feeling the stretch, right? And then flex those feet so hard they pop off the ground. See that nice stretch that comes into your hamstrings. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's do some ab work. All right, so abs start now. We're gonna start with our feet hip distance apart and parallel, okay? Thumbs on top of your thighs, fingers wrap behind, elbows pop out wide to the side. We're gonna start here, we're gonna come here, and then we're gonna end here, okay? You can stay holding on the whole time. If you wanna use support, you could place a pillow in your mid-back, then between your shoulder blades, then back in your mid-back, same with the ball. Elbows wide, little curl center, just curl and curl. Little curl and curl. Now you should have a tuck of your tailbone. So give me a tuck of your tailbone and hold the tuck. Don't tuck both ends at once. Hold a lower body curl and just add the upper body curl. Slow it down here, curl, hold. Hands off if you can. If you can't, that's totally fine, stay holding on. Okay, now if you have support here, you're not sinking into your support like this, okay? It's not a pillow. It's there to help you maintain the right position. Take the stress off your neck, off your back. Curl, hold. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one, just curl quickly. Curl. Now when I say curl, the reason my shoulders are moving is I'm taking my top rib right here and I'm curling it over my bottom rib. So think of where your ribs meet. Imagine a little jelly bean right there. You're gonna curl right over that. Your shoulders just come along for the ride. Last 20, curl and curl and curl. For 10, relax the shoulders. Last 8 counts here. 8, 7, you're gonna hold back on in 4, 3, 2, hold back on, elbows stay wide, round your back belly in, roll down 3 more vertebrae, walk your feet closer. Inhale, exhale. Now you stay holding on. Curl, curl. Top rib over bottom, same movement. This time, just your left hand off for 10, 9, 8. If you can't, then I want you to hold on with both hands. For 4, 3, 2, switch hands. 10, right hand off. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold back on and hold in the center. Curl, center with a hold. Curl, hold. Curl, hold. Left hand off for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, switch hands. Curl with a hold. Now if you have the ball, it should go between your shoulder blades. That's gonna help you stay low in this position instead of being all the way up here. 3, 2, hold back on with everything. Take a breath. Curl faster to center. Curl and curl. Left hand off or both hands off, last 20. Curl. It's very hard to do this with both hands off, so stay holding on if you're new. If you just feel like today's not the day to take both hands off, switch hands, last 10. 9 if you're doing single hand. You always start with single hand. You never jump to both. For 4, 3, 2, hold back on and roll on back up. Higher position. This should feel like a little bit over. You can arch your back a little bit. Try and stay in this curl position now. Round your back belly and hips tuck. Move that ball mid-back if you're using the ball. Inhale, exhale. Exhale out. Hands off, loose fist to the left. Little taps here, just tap to the left. Okay, I'll show you what that looks like from the front. So we're tapping here. Okay, then we're gonna tap right, then we're gonna tap center, then we're gonna tap all the way up here, and then you're done with that set. Inhale and exhale. You're gonna come on to your elbows next. Last 10 counts to the left. Now switch to the right. Here we go. It's tap, tap. Little taps in your curl position. So you want to feel your belly pulling into your spine, tucking your hips under. You can exhale as you tap there. Look at those knees. They should be completely still. They're not moving. Come to center. Last 30 taps. Options, higher, higher, highest. Last 20 taps. Tap. They're fast. Inhale, exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Grab your shins. Press your chest forward, arch your back. First set done. A few more sets. Lie down on your forearms. Okay? Now don't sink into your shoulders, curl out of them. Okay? You can place the ball behind your back, but your elbows are your support now. Loose fist with those fingers. With your hands, pull them into your elbows. Legs come up into tabletop. Pull your belly in. Right leg out. Switch. Switch. Lower abs. Switch. Add an upper body curl. Switch, curl. Curl toward your knee. Curl. Curl. All right, now I'd like you to stop your knee right at your hip height. Right at your hip. So your knee's not coming all the way in like this. Try and stop it right here. Sometimes I'll stand in front of you in class and I'll put my hand there for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Release, shake it out. 2 more parts of the set here. Legs and tabletop. Straighten and bend, extend and bend. Feel that weight on those abs? Extend, add a curl. Extend, curl. Extend, curl. So it's the same motion as before. Imagine someone karate chopping you in half and you're curling over that, right? Like someone punched you in the stomach and you're absorbing the punch by curling over it as you extend your legs straight. So it's lower abs and upper abs all at the same time. We'll lie down next and finish with some lower abs, then some plank to wrap up class. Inhale and exhale. Hold your legs out, turn your knees out and tap, tap, tap those heels. Turn your feet out to make it a little easier to tap. Static hold with your upper body for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Knees in. Feet flat again. Last set. Round your back. Pull your belly into your spine. Tuck your hips under. Right leg up. Left leg up. We're going to end where we started. Right, left, right. Little curl. 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 Keep going. Curl and curl. Okay. So if you can get that leg going straight, you're going to work a little more by putting weight into your abs. If that feels like too much, don't bend it as much. You can even do this the tiniest, like just like that. Last 10, 10, 9. Don't forget that upper curl. If upper curl's too much, just hold in an isometric curl. You don't have to add the curl. Just like that. For 4, you've got this. It's 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Lie down and point those toes up to the ceiling. Okay, if you have something to hold on to underneath you like a mat, hold on to your mat, thumbs on top. If you don't, take a towel, you can place it underneath your glutes for a little support. You also can do nothing. Palms face the ceiling, toes point to the ceiling. Look right above your toes. Imagine a little bullseye. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. So one way to think about this is tucking your hips under. Think of squeezing your glutes, tucking your hips under to help lift your legs, okay? If that feels like it's too much on your back, bend your knees a little bit for more support, or use something to pull underneath you to get the support. If you've placed something under your glutes, make sure it's not under your back. It really should just be under your glutes, not your back. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. 3, 2, hold it up for 4, 3, 2, knees into chest rock, side to side. Toes point up, bend, stretch with a hold, stretch with a hold, stretch, hold, stretch, hold, hold. Now if your hands are on the mat, you could press into the mat to help activate your abs. Hold on to your mat, pull away. If you have no mat, it's totally fine. Just lift your palms to the ceiling, or you can press into whatever you have. okay? Now if you have support again, that should be just under your glutes. See how it's just lifting my glutes? It's not under my back. Faster stretches, and to the left stretch. Tiny oblique angle, it's the smallest oblique angle. Someone might not even notice it. Palms face the ceiling to relax those shoulders. If you're not using them for support, bring that shape over to the right. Inhale, exhale. 10, 9, 8. Good shaking. That's what you want for 3. Back to center for 8. 7, knees into chest in 6. In 4, 3, 2 knees in, rock side to side. Inhale, exhale. Last set, legs in tabletop. Extend and bend. Extend. Diagonal here, all the way up. In. Now if you want, stop. Put your hands up here so your legs stop right at that hip height. See how much harder that is? Do not arch your back. 3 more here. 3, 2, hold it out on 1. Fingertips interlace behind your head. Lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Arms come down and pump, pump, pump those arms. We're gonna finish with 100 pumps. You can 100% do these, 100 pumps. Inhale, exhale. You get to bring your knees into your chest. In about 60 more pumps, you've got this. If pumping is making it easier, I want you to hold in stillness and just hold in a teaser here, okay? Shoulders are high off the mat, okay? If you have to use a little momentum to get them up, that's fine. Legs are as long as they can go. Last 20 pumps, 10. Last 10 counts, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in, rock side to side. Inhale, exhale. Happy baby stretch. Reach for the insoles of your feet. Keep rocking side to side. And now hold in the center. Pull down on your heels. You might feel nice to reach for the outer soles of your feet. See what feels good. Inhale, exhale. Knees into your chest. And then rock and roll up 3 times. And then flip over onto all fours. We're gonna come into a plank to finish class. Forearm plank, legs straight, belly in, hips tucked. All right, hold in your plank here. I'm gonna go over some form cues, okay? You want your heels to be pressing away from you, almost like they're trying to shut a door, okay? Your legs are stick straight, no bend in those knees. If you'd like to add on, right leg off the ground, flex your foot, punch up and up. That's just an option. You can also hold here, come to your knees and pull your heels to your seat. Okay, now what you're not doing is letting your belly pooch out. You're pulling your belly into your spine, tucking your hips under. Again, that feeling like you're trying to round your back, but you don't want to get into your shoulders. You don't actually want to round your upper back, but you want to pull your belly in like someone's punching you in the stomach from underneath, pulling your belly in, or a magnet is pulling your belly button up to the ceiling. Switch legs if you took the option. You're gonna last 20 seconds for all of ab work, for all of class. You have done it. Do not give up now. Relax those shoulders, belly in, inhale, exhale. 10 counts and you're done here. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Collapse down, meet me here, Sphinx pose. Pull your chest through your arms. Breathe into the stretch. Shoulders over elbows. Arms in the shape of a number 11. Pull your elbows toward your waist. Inhale, exhale. Breathe out. Make a little pillow for yourself. Flex your right foot. Kick your heel in and in. Little hamstring work here. In, and in. In and in. Just 10 more here. 10, 9. We're wrapping up class here. We're going to flip on our back, do a little seat work to finish class. Switch heels. Kick in. We're just doing 40 of these. Getting those hamstrings to light up one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to flip on our backs next. We're going to do a little bit of seat work, stretch, and you're done with class. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, belly in. Ooh, I got that cramp for 3, 2, and 1. Flip on over onto your backs. Let's work those calves a little bit. Walk your feet towards you, so you should be able to almost touch your heels. Heels are off the ground. Lift your seat 1 fist distance off the ground. Last working thing of class. Palms face the ceiling. Don't use those hands. Tuck with a hold. Tuck, hold. Tuck, hold. You're squeezing your glutes. Tuck, hold. So the reason my hips are moving is because I'm squeezing my butt so hard, my hips lift an inch. I'm not doing this. That's my back. Here's my glutes. Squeeze. 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 Here for 2 minutes. Squeeze. 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 Now you're going to squeeze your knees together. So hold this squeeze, squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees. Squeeze your knees. You're almost done. Squeeze your knees. Take a look at those knees. Are they getting closer together? Every squeeze, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, hold. Squeeze, hold. Squeeze, hold. A few more slow. For 5, 4. Your seat is still working. It's in an isometric hold. You're adding an inner thigh workout. Combine the moves. Tuck, squeeze, tuck, squeeze, tuck. Sometimes in class I'll come and I'll take my hands, I'll put them on your knees like this to squeeze them a little closer together. I'm not there to do that, so I need you to really feel your knees coming closer together, okay? Feel those inner thighs burn out. You get to stretch next, okay? All right, let's make it a little faster. Double it up. Tuck, tuck, squeeze, squeeze. Tuck, tuck, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, tuck, tuck, squeeze, squeeze. Relax those shoulders into the mat. This is your last thing in all of class. Tuck, tuck, squeeze, squeeze. Combine the moves, single counts, tuck, squeeze, tuck, squeeze, tuck, squeeze. You're squeezing glutes right here. Tuck, squeeze, tuck, squeeze. 10 more. 9, 8, 7. Relax those arms. 4, 3. Drop the heels. Feet come a little wider than hips. And tuck, and tuck, and tuck, and tuck. Feel that engage your calves, hamstrings, right? Getting slightly different work. Maybe your calves are feeling like they can relax a little bit. Press into those heels. You can flex your feet if you want or keep your feet on the ground. Make it big to finish. Last 30. Down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax your upper body. Feel this work in your legs. Press into your feet every time you tuck up to dig into the backs of your legs. One more time. You've got this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Now let the soles of your feet come together. Knees fall out to the side. Little diamond stretch there. Inhale, exhale. Right knee comes in, left leg goes long. Pull your right knee toward your right shoulder, taking that nice stretch there. Roll out your ankle to the right. Roll out your ankle to the left. Right knee toward right shoulder. And switch, left knee toward your left shoulder. Roll out that ankle to the left. Roll out that ankle to the right. Both knees in. Rock side to side. Now, if you have a strap or a towel, you're going to grab that. If you have a towel, you're just going to place the balls of your feet around your towel just like that. Okay? You might need a longer towel. You might do it with a washcloth, stretching out those hamstrings. Okay, if you have a strap, you can use your strap. Both heels up to the ceiling. Release your right foot from the strap. Point it on the way down. Flex it when it gets there. Pull your toes toward your nose. And now toward your shoulder. Taking that deep stretch. Stick straight left leg. Hips are planted on the ground. Hips face the ceiling. Cross your body. IT band stretch just a couple of inches. If you need a little more, turn your toes out to the left while you pull your right heel toward your right shoulder. Back to center. Switch the foot that's in the strap or the towel in this case. Flex your right heel up to the ceiling. Pull your toes toward your nose and now out toward your right shoulder. Again, hips stay square on the ground. If you need more support, bend your bottom leg. It's going to give you a little more support. If you bend your bottom leg and you feel a better stretch in your right leg, that's where you should be. And that's totally fine. It's all about feeling the best stretch for your body today. Across your body, a couple of inches. You can turn your toes out. Left heel toward left shoulder. Right heel toward right shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Back to center, both heels up. One more stretch here. Heels high, high, high. Knees into chest. Rock side to side. And roll on up. Just come into a cross-legged position. We're just going to take some breaths here to finish class. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, breathe down. Feel the air go through those fingertips. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, press the air away from you. And we're all done. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jackie. Let me know if you have any questions. That is an end of class workout. The whole thing takes about 30 minutes and you get your glutes, you get your abs, and you get to stretch and do a little more work at the end of class. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.